Today we're talking about guys who are comparable to feminine cleansing products and the bags that come with them. And I had to bring a Boy Scout from Beantown to help me out. Turn your head and cough, it's time for your dose of Johnny C. Ever since we hosted our own morning radio show in college, Boy Scout Ben and I have been the self-proclaimed authority on what is and what is not douchey.
Throughout our years, we've seen and heard a lot of people do a lot of stupid things that make us think, man, that guy's a real douchebag. I hope he ODs on his own roofies.
So, just in time for your New Year's Eve hookup, Ben and I are going to help you identify these wastes of space, oxygen, and perfectly good booze.
First, we have to start with the actual definition of the word douchebag. According to one definition on urbandictionary.com, a douchebag is an individual with an overinflated sense of self-worth compounded by a low level of intelligence, behaving ridiculously in front of colleagues with no sense of how moronic he appears.
Douchebags display a wide variety of characteristics. For example, the usage of the word bro if he's not a surfer from Florida or Hawaii.
Also, use of the word son when he is not referring to his own child. This happens often in the South.
Or the use of the phrase hit that, tap that, have that, or bang that in reference to intercourse with the fairer gender.
Because of their overinflated egos, douchebags will constantly try to steer the conversation toward themselves, like going to the gym.
Now, we're not trying to knock anyone who wants to have a healthy lifestyle. It's okay to go to the gym. It's not okay to talk about going to the gym.
Seriously, no one wants to hear about how much you can bench press or how many leg squats you did today or plan to do tomorrow.
Rock squats!
Subjects of conversation are an easy way to identify douchebaggery.
Like talking about going cow tipping years after you've already left college. Notice how I said left college because a lot of douchebags don't actually earn their degrees.
And also, we don't want to hear about your glorious days in your frat. I'm sorry, but playing a game of soggy biscuit with your brothers isn't exactly something to brag about.
Most douchebags come in various breeds for the sole purpose of attempting to get laid.
These breeds include, but are not limited to, surfers, skateboarders, musicians, and suburban gangsters.
Now, we're not talking about the pot-smoking, leather-skinned, die-hard surfers who actually catch waves in double red flag conditions. Mostly, we're talking about the people who bring their Ron John surfboard out to catch ripples on 2-foot seas.
We're also not talking about the musicians who tirelessly hone their craft right before performing at a crowded bar in St. Cloud, or the skateboarders who had to fall on their ass time after time just to nail the perfect rail grind.
However, we are talking about all suburban gangsters.
Justin Timberlake, we're talking to you. You're from Tennessee. Stop talking like you're from South Compton.
We're talking about the posers who only begin their quest for stereotypical skills because they think chicks will drop their panties for them. If you claim to play guitar, but you can't tell the difference between Led Zeppelin and the Jonas Brothers,
or if you rent, not buy, rent 20-inch spinners for your Honda Civic, you're a douchebag.